Did you know that all dogs believe they have a job? Whether they're a drug-sniffing dog, a rescue dog, or even a guide dog, they have a job. They can be smart, sweet, and lovable, but what is most important to them is their job. I have been training guide dogs for 8 years, and out of all of them, one has stood out, a dog named Henry. He was a beautiful, big golden retriever. He was very fluffy. I got him on November 17 of 2017, and he was only 9 months old, which was a little older than I typically train guide dogs, but I was still willing to train him. He was very affectionate and friendly, and he wasn't too familiar with commands that a service dog or a regular dog would usually know, such as sit, down, wait. He was very energetic, but what had me to believe that he would lead a blind person one day is he maintained his energy while he was working and was just very calm. I worked diligently and patiently trained him from the moment I got him. I believed he could lead someone who was blind. And after a couple of months of training him, I saw tremendous progress in the way he was working. When he disobeyed, I spoke in a low, calm voice, telling him no. And then when he obeyed, I would speak in a high-pitched, exciting voice and occasionally rewarded him with a treat. He improved so much that people who also train dogs here in Raleigh would come up to me and tell me that they didn't believe it was the same dog. He improved so much, and he was just willing to listen and improve. At this point, I had high hopes that he would someday lead a blind person. About 2 weeks before he was to go to New York City, where he would be placed with a trainer, where they would test him to see what he knew, to see if he would lead a blind person, I was going on vacation for a week, and I needed someone to take care of him while I was gone. I found this lady who was new to training dogs, but I didn't think much about that part and let her take him. About a week passed by, and me, my mom, and my brother, we were in the car, and we drove to the mall parking lot, and we went there, and we got there a little early, so we had time to wait there and talk and everything. My mom then brought up the fact that there was something I should know that happened that week. She began to tell me that the lady went to the mall as well, and she forced Henry to go on the escalator. Now, at first, this might not sound bad, but guide dogs are not allowed on escalators, and Henry has never been on one. And I forgot to tell her that, and she was aware of that, so she forced him on anyways. I was very nervous at this point because he was doing so well, and after this, he probably would be very nervous of things that he wasn't nervous of before. So this worried me. Sadly, I had basketball camp the week of every day where he was, I had basketball camp the week of when he was supposed to leave, so I barely had any time to train on him, but it didn't stop me from using the time that I had to continue working on him. He seemed fine, but I had no idea what he would do when he saw the escalator again, because I had no chance to go to the mall and see how he would react. But I still believe that he could overcome his fear of that. So when Sunday came, when he was supposed to leave, it was very devastating, but from the moment I got him, I knew that he had a job, and I sent him off. About a month later, I hear feedback about him from his new trainer, and they say that he is now scared of uneven pathways or bumpy roads, or just something that he wasn't nervous of before the incident. But again, I still believe that he can make it. About 3 months later, I hear that he is overcoming his fear of those uneven pathways and stuff. And then not too long after, I hear that he has made it and he will be placed with a visually impaired college student in Florida. I was very excited about this, but I wasn't surprised. Later, I was sent a picture of Henry, and I saw him happy and confident, and it made me very happy. Henry knew that his job was to lead a blind person, and he does that to this day. Thank you.